Today's story is called Gilbert the Hero. This is my little brother Finn. Gilbert, the great white shark, proudly told his friend Rita Remora. Mum says he can come to the park with us. We can teach him all our games. But he's too small to play with us, Rita grumbled. He'll spoil everything. No, he won't, Gilbert grinned. We'll have great fun together. Come on. Gilbert took Finn by the fin and they all swam off to the park. Don't let Finn out of your sight, Mrs. Munch called after them. Let's go on the seesaw first, Gilbert said, sitting Finn on the low end. Rita sat with Finn to balance it. Hold tight, she called as Gilbert hurled himself on the high end. Thump! The seesaw hit the seabed. Uh-oh. I wonder what's going to happen. Whee! Finn and Rita catapulted out of the water and somersaulted through the air and fell back into the ocean with a splash. Wah! Yelled Finn. Wah! Finn's too small for this game, Rita told Gilbert. How about a game of finball? Guessing finball's a bit like football. Gilbert placed an empty sea urchin in front of his little brother. Now, whack it with your tail, he said. Finn flapped his tail with all his might, but he couldn't hit the urchin. Wah! He yelled. Wah! Never mind, Gilbert told him. I'll flick it to you, and you try to stop it. Be careful, Gilbert, called Rita. But it was too late. Gilbert flicked the urchin hard with his tail. Oh no. Thump! The urchin hit Finn in the tummy. Wah! He yelled as he was bowled over and over and over. Wah! Finn's too small for this game too, said Rita. You're right, Gilbert sighed. We can't play any of our old games with Finn. Cheer up, Rita said. Let's put him on the seaweed swing while we think of something else. Gilbert and Rita watched Finn swing to and fro on the seaweed swing at the edge of the park. The little shark chuckled as a shoal of silvery fish shimmered around him. Finn's having fun now, Rita smiled. But it isn't very exciting, is it? Gilbert grumbled. Just then, Mallet, the hammerhead, zoomed into the park on his skate. Now that's what I call exciting, Gilbert said. Mallet skidded to a halt in front of Gilbert and Rita. Want to go? He asked. Gilbert's eyes lit up. Yes, please. But what about Finn? Rita asked. Oh, he'll be okay, said Gilbert. We can keep a lookout for him. Gilbert checked that his little brother was safely strapped in the swing. We won't be long, said Finn. Gilbert and Rita whizzed round the park, looping the loop and waving at Finn every time they passed the swings. Finn giggled happily as they skated by. But all of a sudden, the sea behind the seaweed swing went as dark as night. The shoal of fish scattered into a shower of sparkles, and an enormous orca swept out of the seaweed with a beak full of fish. Uh-oh. A killer whale! Gilbert was so shocked he fell off the skate. Wah! Finn yelled. Wah! Wah! The orca's eyes widened as it spat out a mouthful of tiny fish. Oh no! Gasped Gilbert. It's seen Finn. And you stopped him on the swing, Rita cried. Finn's strapped him on the swing. Finn's trapped. That orca will have him for lunch. Not if I can help it, said Gilbert, thrashing his tail with all his might. The water churned and foamed as he rocketed towards his brother. But would he get there in time? I wonder. The orca opened his jaws just as Gilbert chomped through the seaweed swing and dragged Finn away. Phew, sighed Gilbert. That was close. But the orca wasn't going to give up that easily. Look, it's coming back, cried Rita. We have to get out of here, Gilbert. The wreck, Gilbert gasped. We can hide in the wreck. Gilbert and Rita swam frantically towards the wreck, dragging Finn's swing between them. The orca's jaws snapped at their tails. There he is. Hope he doesn't get them. Quick, hide in here! Gilbert pushed Finn and Rita towards a small hole in the wreck. Then he dived into the cabin. The sea swirled as the orca moved around the wreck. It was getting closer and closer to Gilbert's hiding place. Gilbert shuddered as an enormous black eye filled the cabin window. He held his breath. Thunk! The orca's head stuck in the window frame. Crack! The wood splintered as it backed off. You're too big to get us, Gilbert grinned. Then, with a flick of his tail, the orca was gone. You can come out now, Gilbert called to Rita and Finn. The orca's gone. All around the wreck, sea creatures popped out of their hiding places, but there was no sign of Finn or Rita. Gilbert's heart was in his mouth. He frantically searched all the empty hiding places. Had the orca eaten Finn and Rita? Oh no, I hope not. Let's find out. Boom! Finn and Rita popped out of a barrel on the seabed. Ah! Gilbert yelled, leaping into the sea and flapping his fins in surprise. Do it again, chuckled Finn. Rita giggled. You were right, Gilbert, she said. It is fun playing with Finn, and he's really good at one of our games. Tide and seek, grinned Gilbert. I hope you enjoyed our story today.